morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Give everybody just a second to get in here. This is a random, albeit random live stream, so I doubt anybody knows about it. But good morning, welcome in. If you're watching this vid later, I hope you had a fantastic day. If you are just waking up, I hope you had a fantastic evening. Got some good sleep. Definitely have been fighting the past couple of days to stay in good standing with my health, but I think we are coming up on the back end of it with success. Just fucking getting some meds in me. Don't have that stuffy nose that much anymore. A little bit of a drip, but not too much. You know what I mean? Know what I'm talking about? And I actually suffer from what's known as fibromyalgia, so my nerve endings, everything, my joints, my muscles, my nerves were on fire the past couple of days, so that was fun. But you know what? We just keep pushing, we keep going forward, because every day's a new day. So we woke up this morning with a little less bullshit going on than we did yesterday, so we said, alright, cool, let's go. We can get up and yam it. I do have work today, so we're just gonna try and do a little bit of streaming and get some content made before I go into work around lunchtime, and then maybe I'll come back home and do some late night streaming, because I gotta kind of keep my my vibe up to stay up late, because I gotta close again tomorrow night too. So I went to bed hella early last night, so that made me get up hella early this morning. So I'm kind of hoping that I get home tonight and gotta stay up a little late so I can kind of readjust my schedule. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's leave some stuff in the chat for everybody when they come in. But as you can tell, we're playing Schedule 1 this morning, guys. Boys and girls, Schedule 1 is on the menu. Alright, so if you guys haven't noticed yet, I do have a little follow goal on the bottom right hand of our screen there. Those are going to be basically new follower goals for just us once we hit those certain followers. So once we get to 150 followers, we're going to turn on a new mic. I won't have this headset anymore. And then when we get to 200 followers, we're gonna turn on our camera. Technically, we have a camera right now. We don't use it because we don't have the right cord for it and the right software. We're gonna get our Nikon camera going, or Canon. The wife's got one of those professional cameras, and we're gonna get one of those going. And once we hit 200. And then once we have both of those, we got the new mic, the new cam, we got the face painting together as our first follow goal challenge. I'll be streaming my video games, and Alex will try and paint something on my face, like some mushrooms, some heathenish shit, whatever. Some pretty princess stuff, I don't give a shit. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be intricate, it's gonna be a challenge. That's mainly the stuff about it. We want to try and create some fun. And then after that, every 50 followers we get, we're going to have a new challenge, like draw a certain kind of thing. It'll be up to the chat, maybe. Take a shot of soy sauce. Kind of fun and comical things, trying to bring a little bit of liveliness to it while also making sure we're continuously trying to go after our goals. So, without further ado, let me stop explaining some shite and go to bed, because we need to watch all these people do their thing. Because it's fun. It's fun to explain. $44. $44. 44,000, because I can't read. Today, no earnings by us, but 44,000 by our dealers. Yes, sir, that's how we like it. That is how we like it. Kingpin 13. Boys and girls, this is mid to late game. I say mid to late game with respect to the fact that majority of the game still has not been released yet. We are waiting on 2027 for a full game release, so there's still plenty of stuff not being released to this game yet. But as of right now, we need to fix some things before I start, because I did forget that we need to reset all of these. We're gonna do it this, and let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, someone's gonna be off. That's all right. We'll go here, E. You're gonna come over here, go to this one. Okay, so as you can tell, it's very intricate. We just upgraded a few things, so I had to move some stuff around. But with that being said, because I moved it, it disconnected from these racks here. Shoot. There we go. And now I have to reconnect them. That's no big deal though. Actually, we'll put this one there. Yeah. Okay. This should only take me a couple more seconds. Sorry. Manage. Bring them over here. Perfect. And then I will get into, once I get these all managed here, I will get into the nitty gritty of how we make this thing run. Wait a second, do I not have one for that rack? Okay, that one's going where? Okay, there. Going there. Going there. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it all. Yeah, I think we got it all. Leaf is making its way. So essentially, I had the whole docks full of cauldrons, nothing but cauldrons. And then I was like, okay, this is eating too many leaves. I don't have the ability to produce enough leaf to feed the 14 cauldrons I had in here, right? So I was going to the barn and the bungalow, and I had both of those spots producing leaf, and I would have to shuttle all the leaf over in these vans, and with only carrying 80 leaves on my person, and it's 160 leaves in the van. It took forever for me to fill this thing up. I would literally go fill up that van, bring it over here, and by the time I filled up the van again, it was empty. It already eaten a whole van and my pockets full of leaves. So I have it now reduced down to 5. But before that, I had tried to do it with maybe I think I reduced it down to 10 cauldrons, and I had 4 mixing machines, and they were in the back here. So then it turned into like a 1 mix setup. But I was still having to do all this transporting by myself. I would have to transport all the leaf to here. I would have to transport all the where is it at? All the little balls that we get after mixing from here. We'd have to transport them to the stash and dash so that Justin would brick them out, and we'd have a bunch of bricks over there. Now we have everything in one place. Everything from the leaf production to the leaf drying to then the leaf cooking, and then the paste from that leaf being baked, and then that baked paste being, turned into balls, and then those balls coming over here and mixing with some addies, and then once that addy gets mixed, and then it comes over here, sits on this shelf, and a guy comes and presses it into some brick, and then it'll sit over on this shelf waiting to be picked up. So out of everything here, this is probably one of the more complicated setups I have, but out of everything here, the only thing I have to really touch is I have to make sure the gasoline is stocked up so I can stock the shelves. I have to make sure the addies are stocked up so I can stock those shelves, and then I have a little bit of overstock of leaf just when the stuff gets like backed up and out of sync. I can pull it over here, and then I can pull those leaves and put them over at the other spots too when they start to get out of sync. Because this system isn't perfect, just like my last system wasn't perfect. But this is going to be at least a little bit better to where, as long as I'm playing the game, we should be having a nice steady mix of bricks come out. Whereas the only time I would get bricks is after I would get everything stocked up, and I would play for like 20 minutes stocking everything, and then I'd have to wait a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes for bricks to get made, and that's not playing the game. That's just restocking two things. That's literally being the delivery guy. I was literally delivering the leaf to and from, and then taking the powder to and from, and I don't like that. So this seems a little bit more up my alley, making sure that all the levels are good on all the product, the fertilizer, the seed, the soil, the addies, the gas, making sure that everybody's got all their stuff that they need to do their job. And then all you come over do is grab this and go take it to your dealers. This is the lockers, by the way. That's the other thing that I didn't touch on. What are they called? The botanists, they have these 4 lockers or safes as lockers for their supplies to grow all their plants. And then once their plants get done, they pull up the plants and they de-leaf them. They bring them up here, they dry them out. Then once they're dry, they get put on this shelf. I think that's where this guy's going. Yep. They get put on this shelf. And then once they get to that shelf, another guy will come and he'll put it in the cauldron. And then a chemist will come and take this stuff out the cauldron and put it in the oven. Once it's in the oven, it'll turn into balls, little wet balls. And then that will come over here to the mixing station to get it mixed in. And then it'll come back over here and wait to be pressed out into bricks. Yes, sir. So that is the dock setup. I have all the lockers up there in the room you can kind of see there, but let me whip it over to the, what do we want to show you next? The barn setup. Yeah, let's whip it over to the barn setup. So in the barn I had, I want to say 60 plants feeding my 12 or 14 cauldrons here at the docks, but I've removed a good handsome amount of those plants. We even have a section that I have yet to do something with, because the numbers just didn't add up, didn't mesh well, but that's okay. I still made it happen. We're still kind of in the phase of like making sure that everything's doing what it's supposed to do, but this is almost like a downsize if you think of it from a certain perspective from what I had, but I think of it as an upgrade, considering I won't be having to do as much just delivery boy shit and everybody waiting on me to do their stuff. This is everybody waiting on themselves and waiting on product to be restocked. So as long as I can make sure the product is restocked, we are Gucci, and that's a lot easier and less time consuming than what I was doing previously. So that's why I consider this an upgrade. But this was completely full of all plants. You can look at my previous VODs. If you don't have access to my VODs because they have gone away on Twitch, just remember that you can always find me on YouTube. YouTube keeps our VODs a lot longer. I multi-stream to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So you can find me on all three of those platforms. But YouTube does keep our videos a lot longer, if not indefinitely, I think. So check that out so you can see our previous build. I thought someone commented. Hang on, 1 second. I got a little notification, but my freaking thing don't say nothing. Hold on 1 second, chat. Okay, he doesn't want to say that I did. Okay, alright. Weird. Let's go to creator dashboard. Stream manager. Interesting. Alright, whoever sent a chat or followed just now, I'm very sorry, but I did not get that. Good lord. Essentially, I get like the little notification sound, and I don't have that here. So, I'm very sorry if you are trying to conversate with me. Give it a shot again. See if it'll do it. If not, no worries. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my stream up on my phone too. Bam, bam. Let me know if you like this music. I'm definitely digging this music lately. I'm sorry if it's like very whatchamacallit, it's the same, but I'm digging this like lo-fi vibe, but it's not a lo-fi. It's like it's a different kind of fi, I guess. It's like medium fi. Mead-fi. Mid-fi. Alright, let's get back to explaining what the hell I was explaining. So, this is the second setup. This is the barn, right? We got the same setup at the docks, but slightly different here. So, as soon as it leaves the drying racks, right, it comes into the cauldrons, but there's no rack in the middle. There's no rack for the leaf. So it goes straight into the cauldron when it's ready. And I think I might do that at the other spot. But then once it leaves the cauldron, it comes here. And then when it leaves the oven, it comes here. And then when it leaves the mixing station, it comes straight here. So we're not going to any shelves in between the stations. We're going from drying rack, or we're going from pots to drying racks to cauldrons to ovens to mixing stations, and mixing stations to brick press. So that is the gist of it. Unfortunately, as you can see here, stuff like this happens where this is the cog in the machine. You just kind of gotta move everything around after a while, because that stuff does stop moving. You'll notice it's just literally like one thing like this. That's why I only do a one mix setup, because like it's just almost damn near impossible to kind of make it so it steadily produces enough brick to make it worth it. But as we see there, we just did that, so we're gonna do ourselves a favor. Go to Gas Mart, order 320 addies straight to the barn right now, so we don't forget. That is a general rule of thumb there. Wait, I just gave you some, didn't I? Yeah, you're all good. Leo's gonna be the next one to drop, and we got a stack for him right there, so perfect. We are staying ahead of our dealers. That is what we want. That is what we need to stay ahead. We got some nice artwork going here since last time. Got some upgrades. Nice artwork. Oh, and then we even got a nice gold chain on our body. Yes, sir. I don't like to splurge too much, but I was like, we've been working hard. We got 20 million in the bank. We should probably spend a little bit on ourselves. Alright, so this is all of the lockers. That is 10 lockers. All different setups. You know, you got the packaging, your handler, your chemist, whatever the fuck, the botanist. We're doing good. We're doing good, y'all. So essentially the same idea is here. We can come up and just grab our bricks and leave. That is what I want to do with all of our spots. So we have the barn like this. We have the docks like this. We gotta definitely restock our guys here so they can keep making a coca. But that will be a after the tour responsibility. Because I definitely want to make sure we're steady producing content for the YouTube shorts and all the other short form content, because that is where most of the content that grabs your eyes is going to lie, and then bring you to our channel. So hopefully you guys find us there. If not, you know, you'll find us elsewhere. I am horrible at driving when I'm talking, so I'm sorry. Sorry for being trash. Oh, don't be a cop. Don't be a cop. Damn it. Of course I'm wanted. Just park the car here. Dip. Alright, pardon me. I need to flee from the cops. I need to flee from the cops. Flee. We'll go back this way. I'm sure I'm psyching them out. Oh shit. Aha, psyching them out. Bullshit. Go. Oh shit. Go. Whoa, missed. Go. I totally downplayed getting arrested there. I am in the hot zone right now. I don't have my gun, I don't have my bat, I don't have my freaking skateboard, I don't have nothing, bro. Can I hide? Can I lay low in the thing here? Ooh, I know where to go. Yeah, run it, book it. What? No, they're not. Bullshit. Oh shit, there they are. Oh shit, there they are. Run. No. I just got off. It's okay, I'm gonna go where you guys can't find me. Oh. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, bitch ass. With your bitch ass. Ha. Yeah, look at you running around with your dumbass, bro. Oh shit. Damn it! Who's the dumbass? I'm the dumbass. Alright. Chat, we gotta stop getting arrested. Or stop with this under arrest shit. Oh, he right there. Do I still have a bed in here? Dang it. Okay. Excuse me. Making a run for it. Yeah. Alright, let's go to bed. I ain't trying to deal with that. $33, not bad. So that fluctuates, if you guys haven't noticed. It's not always 40. It's not always 45, 50 grand. But occasionally it will even go down to like 11. Like, dealers have bad days. Like, it's not always like, oh, I got them up to, you know, full inventory and all the right people and the heaviest paying customers and all the things. No, they're gonna have down days. All right. So before we go into this house and show off the trap house, if you haven't subscribed or followed us already, please do. Please hit that alert button so you know when we go live. You get the little notification in Jez. But also one more crucial thing to help us grow that much quicker and that much faster. If you could please give us a share the YouTube, share the Twitch, share a vid, share a VOD, share our name on whatever platform you love to be on. That would help us out tremendously. The wife and I are just generally trying to get good content and get a good following, get a good community that is just nice. We don't need to get a bunch of fake bots in here. We need real people. We want real people that want to watch real shit and watch us do real stuff. Not bots, because there's a lot of bots going on nowadays. But also want to get a nice community going so we can start doing some giveaways, some content challenges, some in-stream activities that get everybody kind of involved. So if you can help us organically grow, that's the word I was looking for just a second ago. If you could help us grow organically by giving us a follow and a share, much appreciated to you, and I hope the universe pays you back tenfold. Alright, so here we go. This is the bungalow. We only got 4 employees, 2 chemists, a botanist, and a handler. Could have 2 more. I've got 2 more lockers in here in my bed, just because we're all the way over on this side of the map. I hate it when I'm over on this side of the map and I have to sleep. So I got a bed in here just for that. But let's go straight to it. We got the plants here. Homie needs to get planting because I haven't paid him yet. But once he gets planting, he's going to have all those plants in here. He's got his shelf for all of his supplies right there. Got extra supplies here, here, and here. And then we even got extra storage racks there and there. Essentially what they do is botanist homie will come in and he'll grow a bunch of plants. They'll dry over here on these 2 racks. Once they get dried, they'll come over here, go straight into the cauldron, and then after the cauldron, it'll go to the ovens, and then once it leaves the ovens, it'll go to the mixing station, which we have both the Adderall and the gasoline already in here for these 2 stations. And once it leaves that station, it'll come over here to the brick and get bricked out and put on the storage rack. So this is the newest one that I have made. Just made it this last night, like right before I went to bed. So and nothing's really kind of going yet because I haven't paid anybody, like I said. But once I pay everybody, once I pay all these little Johnsons out here, they'll get happily to work making us some more brick for our 3rd location. So that is it, guys. I wasn't even really doing anything with this location until I put 20 lights in it and just made it another coca plant location when we had the big dock set up. So definitely glad to see it being put to good use there. Once we get I think the mansion, it's probably going to be our next property unlock, because that'll probably be what's next, is cartel update. And then once we get that, we'll have like the biggest spot on the map for all the things. We'll have 4 spots doing all of it, producing all of it. So this is the stash and dash. This is the other heavily part. How do I say this? This is the other part of our save game that we do very good at, and that is flipping gold at the stash and dash. Flipping gold at the stash and dash is exactly what it is. We have our safe here for all the gold that we buy during the week. Most of the time I'll just go buy whatever I can. I'll buy like I'll take the van over, I'll fill up my 8 stacks, I'll fill up the van's 16 stacks with gold, and I'll bring them back here. And then when it's time to go, When it's time to unload and sell that mix, I'll have everybody load up the van, and once it's loaded, I will take it over there and sell it all off. So that is why, my friends, we are at 20 milli in the bank. I hit 10 milli just by getting the bulk sales. I never really did sales myself. I just unlocked all of the dealers and then went straight to making bulk brick only. So I was literally having the docks just making coca, like the cauldrons only at the docks, and then I would have the leaf being produced at the barn and at the bungalow, and then I would have the bricks being pressed out right there at the stash and dash. So I wasn't even using the motel or the apartment above Miss Ming's for more than just storage, or an extra bed. So that has been a game changer for sure. Is why I'm saying that, I guess. But I do think that with the next updates coming, which we probably won't get until next month, but I think the next updates coming, we will see the cartel drop, and we'll be able to maybe start battling the cartel. There's a lot of stuff apparently in that drop coming. Like they'll be able to like confront us while we do deals, be able to like steal our customers while we're doing the drop, or they can do like they could set up themselves like the police do, and set up a roadblock. The possibilities are endless. I think not really, but they seem pretty endless right now. This guy up here, I would love to be able to do something with his property at some point too. But it looks like he's just a house. Like, he's got such a nice house. Like, it'd be nice to be able to like buy that from him or something. But the brick house, the one over there, that's the one I want to go show. Cause I've seen, I don't have access to it. I haven't modded out my save game to be able to get access into this mansion over here. But from what I've seen on other people's mansions on social, is that this thing is huge, and it's got all these different rooms and all these different things in there, and we should be able to do exactly what we're doing at the docks and the barn and all that shit here as well. So I'm hoping that we're on the right path. That's why I kind of switched us up from the bulk production to this, because I was just like, there's no way they want us to make that whole mansion just for growing or just for processing or just for brick making or whatever. They're probably going to want us to do all of that stuff, all of it in there. So let's figure out how we can do that here. Worst case scenario, we get it to the point we find out that that mansion, we'll be able to do all that we need to do, and we can just make the docks back into a 10 cauldron setup, make the bungalow back into a 20 plant setup, bring everything back to what it was. Let's help our guy Austin here out. Fuck you, dude. So that boys and girls is pretty much it for the updates on holiday respawn. Benj. I heard there was some definite updates to the Cuke and the 145. How you doing? All right. Cuke and the red balls gives you like athleticism and energy. But then I read if you have those, that you can't go to sleep. What the shit? I mean, I understand that, I guess, but like, can't go to sleep. What are you supposed to do to go to sleep then? All right, we're gonna get some frickin' stuff here, guys. Definitely gonna go cowboy hat. I kind of like that teal. Let's go the teal, like the holiday respawn teal. Yeah. Cyan. Tactical vest. Definitely take a tactical vest. I think we'll go navy on that. And I think we can go this, but white. Wait. Yeah. Yep. And then fingerless gloves, and we're gonna go some combat boots. Okay. Did she just lock me in her store? I think she locked me in her store. She funny. Alright, there's that. There's that. There. We need that off. This on. This on, this on, this on. Oh, damn, I wish I'd known I had freaking, black, pants on. That definitely don't look good. I can take my pants off. I love it. Yep. Damn, what the heck is going on here? Yo, what in the circle jerk at the ATM is going on? Let me get in the mix. I can't twitch like y'all, but I'm in here. I'm in it. Oh, come on, Meg. Yeah, it's a party, Meg. It's a party. Oh yeah, party at the ATM. Ah, where you going, bro? We were having a good time, bro. Damn, why the fuck can I punch him? Alright. I think my game glitched out. Alright, let's go to bed. Glitched out. It got me stuck because I stayed in the freaking the store after it closed. She closed it on me. So I think that's why it's stuck. Let's go to bed real quick. And we'll go back up there because we gotta change our pants and our belt. What the fuck? Can't be looking like this. Can't be looking like this, chat. Nah, can't keep me looking like this, chat. What the fuck? Sleep. Yeah, see, 26. It'll go back up here in a couple of days after the people the big spenders spent their money. They spend like a couple of days spending a lot less, and then why is this taking forever? I have my routes set up, right? No, like a dummy. Okay, so this is what happens when you change stuff around. I like literally had it changed the way I wanted it to, and then I didn't change it back, and then this guy's freaking glitched out. Okay, now we can actually, I need my skateboard. Where's my skateboard? I don't think I, yes. Okay, let's go get some new pants. I'm riding around with whitey tighties, bro. I'm the coolest motherfucker around. There's no shoes. There's no soles on the bottom of my shoes. Did you see that? Hi, miss. You left me in your store halfway when I was halfway through doing my thing. I think I want cargo shorts. Cargo pants. Should we do teal? No, we'll do white. And then back to the belt. Belt is teal. Alright, that should do it. Let's go here. Teal belt, white pants. Can't see. Yeah, I'm digging that, chat. I'm digging that, chat. Can't really see my chain though. Alright, let's go get a watch. We're splurging. We're getting ourselves right. Because we didn't get ourselves right yet. Playing this whole game. Getting up to 20 mil. 20 mil. Look at that bottom there. Look at the bottom there. 20 mil. And we're just now starting to spend it on us. Definitely a gold watch. Old man Jimmy's. Okay, so this is the last piece of stuff that I needed to buy for my person there. Heck yeah. We're looking sexy. Alright folks. And that is it. That is the updates on the updates, y'all. Definitely gonna play for a little bit longer. I'm gonna keep playing. This mainly just gonna be some gameplay, not me explaining everything like I have been thus far. But I do hope you enjoy. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff here. I don't need these shorts. Don't need this belt. Don't need these shoes. Don't need this shirt. Because we got everything we need already. Okay, Mr. Christopher. Gonna have to knock you the fuck out, bro. Glad to know that this still is an issue. The freaking employees were always glitching out on me with the last setup too, so it's not like it's anything new. But what we will do, save game, quit. Nice little hack here. So if you play Schedule 1 like me, and you're at the end, well, end quote unquote end, when your person gets stuck, just knock them the fuck out, drag them out there, and then restart your game. Make sure to save though. Save your game, then restart. But that should fix Mr. Chris here. Yep, boom, done, fixed. So, why aren't you working though, Mr. Chris? You have frickin' plenty of stuff to do. Ah, that is why. That would be why. We've finally reached the day where I have to pay Mr. Chris. Just make sure everybody's paid over here. A couple people are almost empty. Alright, everybody should be working now. Homie should be doing his fucking job. I like it so we have the rack. I don't like it so it's just going straight into the cauldron, but does help. So I feel like having the racks up here, and once they're done, they can sit on the shelf down there. It's like a middle ground for them to sit, because if it goes straight from the rack to the cauldron, this rack's gonna get backed up. And then when this rack gets backed up, then the planting gets backed up. And then when the planting gets backed up, the whole thing fucking stops. So you have to have like these little buffers in between on a build this big, on a build with at least 5 cauldrons. And how many plants do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think like 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24. I do wonder though, because at my other spot I don't have the buffer racks. So I wanna kind of, I think I want to kind of play around with that, because I don't know if I like the buffer racks or not. Like, I'm obviously just explained how, you know, how much sense they make. But, you know, if we don't need them and we can free that service up to a different worker, it might make it so we can produce more. So it might offset, you know what I'm trying to say? It might offset the shit I was talking about. Okay, so again, we're stopped on production. That's not good, but we're at 22. Where's our kink here? I thought it was the middle ones. I need to separate those. Huh. Okay. Oh, I probably need to pay everybody again, because that's what it was at the other spot. Let's get these addies on here. Because I was grinding for a couple of in-game days before I started the live, so I kind of forgot about that. Hello, boss. Yep, I got a 20 stack for you, Leo. Don't you worry. You know, in retrospect, now we have all locations, or the 3 locations up and running, it's been pretty. We've been able to keep our dealers pretty stocked up. Not gonna lie, we have all the dealers unlocked, and we're keeping them all fully stocked. So that's good news. Definitely had enough money to be working. You definitely had enough money to be working. You definitely have enough money to be working. And you probably, yep, have enough money to be working. Don't know why nobody's working down there, but you should get to work. I know why the botanists aren't getting to work, because they don't have any seed. They don't have any supplies. Like, at this point, I need another person helping me, just to help me restock everything. Excuse me. Alright. You give everybody some seed, okay? Seed for you, seed for you, seed for you. Seed for you. Seed for you. I don't think there was, yeah. person's only gonna get 3. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it in there. Alright. Perfect. We need to go right by him, so. Let's go get him. Oh, we're in the scary cemetery. The scary cemetery. Why do they only put cemeteries next to churches? I've never understood that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else notice that weird shit? Wait a second, what? Is this like an... Is he gonna turn it into a fucking storefront? Okay. Sup, Leo? They give you some thang. There you go. Okay, we need to go to the mayor's house. To the mayor. I think it's through this brush over here. Oh man, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Couldn't have made that like a smidgen bigger, Tyler. Let's see, 70. So as much as I can carry right now. Come and see you later when I can, you know, afford to come back. Time-wise, not money-wise. Look at that, only 2 people out, 3 people out here. Freaking grinding. Tell you what, it was a pain in the ass seeing everybody work. Or not work, get paid to be working and then not work, if that makes sense. Like I was my old build, that was definitely what was happening. I was paying people not to work. But now we have a continuous flow. Excuse me. You call it the flow state. flow state of mind, yo. Bro, how you gonna add a promo to my fucking daily deals a half an hour after I've opened the store? I'm sorry, chat. I'm freaking looking at my emails for work. My job opened at 9 o'clock. And they are supposed to give us deals for the day. You know, the promos for the day. For, like, the night before, so we're ready. Plenty of time, right? They sent me an email just now. It's 9:37. Saying that they updated the promos. Bruh. What? Why? Why did you touch them? Why did you even touch them? Ugh, people. People. Damn, that shit's moving. She moving. She moving. I think I kind of like this setup better where it's going straight to the cauldrons. Not gonna lie. Because we got one empty spot right there. Should probably bring in... No. How the racks looking though? 19... Empty... 20... 20... I mean, they definitely got stuff on them, but it's not like they're sitting there. Everybody's got a destination, right? Yep. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Alright, we're gonna go do that real quick. Because that will not only help us be more efficient, but that'll open up more routes for someone else, for whoever those workers' routes are, and then we can maybe add some more shit. Okay. See, like this Johnson didn't even have any leaves in it. Like, I feel like these are inhibiting them from growing. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to do that. She's doing it. I want to glitch her out. Bro. So we got the racks removed. Gonna have to go here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do this one there. And this one, second one, there. And the third one, there. And then the fifth one, or the fourth one, there. And the fifth one, there. We're also going to take the sixth one and put it there. And we're going to take the seventh one, bring it all the way over here, and the eighth one go here. Alright. So that is that. How many routes do we have now available? So 3 routes on him. Large storage rack to mixing station. Which one is that? Okay, come on, dude. Can you show me the rack it's coming from? Okay, this one. So I need to take Mr. off of that. You're good. Put you on. Come on. Making sure that goes into there. Alright. And then you got 2 things left, so I think he uses those 2, so let's do these 2. Wait. I think they fill that up. We'll go to sleep. See, right back up to 45. Yesterday, I think we're at 26. So it definitely fluctuates. Looks like one of our botanists got stuck last night. So we're gonna have to fix him. I think we're definitely gonna have to figure out this prescription thing later. Oh. Okay, so he does. Is he grabbing? What's he grabbing from? Is it all 4? Yeah, I think I got all 4 on here. Yeah, look at that. Look at me go. Okay, so he's got all 4 restocking those. Good. Okay, so we really just have an extra body now, don't we? That I definitely want to change. There we go, right there next to that for homie. And then take that over to the brick press. Wait a second. And that to the brick press. There we go. The fuck? What did you just touch? Just put brick down. Okay. Okay, why aren't these moving? I don't like when stuff's not moving. Okay, that should be good. Perfect. Perfect. Move that there so that, let's see, brick press. This, manage, mixed. Nope. I want them both right here. That's it. That's it. So then the balls come on this one, and then they come onto that one full. Cool. Alright, I definitely have way too much leaf. So we could let it run for a little bit. Fucking goddamn it. You're stuck. You're oh, come on, Steven. Bruh. This usually only happens when I'm doing a bunch of like moving around and stuff like that, so I do apologize that I keep having to quit and, you know, hop back in, but hopefully the next update fix some of that. It's getting better. Every update they come out with, they're getting better at it. I just ask the utmost most out of all the algorithms, all the workers in this bitch, so they do be getting stuck from time to time. And I believe I have it so everybody is, yep, so she does all the cauldrons, only just the cauldrons, and then someone else comes and does someone else comes and does just the ovens, and then someone manages just the mixing machines, and then someone just manages just the brick presses, and then the only thing that's like divvied up really is the growing. We've got, I think, 4 growers here, 4 botanists. 1, 2, maybe 3. Excuse me. Fuck off. But we are yamming. We are yamming 20. You know, I tell you what, it's definitely a lot more hands-on running it this way than how I was previous, but I think I like this way a lot better, especially if we're gonna be having like police raids and stuff soon. Expanding on the police, expanding on the cartel. We're gonna want a couple operations all over the map that do literally all of it. Don't want to just kind of get caught up in a supply chain issue where we can't run all of our leaf to the cauldrons because of, you know, cartel and police interactions and risking losing all of that product. It's not even all that product. It's honest to God, it's not even that much to make. It's barely enough to make the trips to and from worth it, is what it was. So it's like, if you're gonna add another level of risk to it, to where I can lose that little bit that was worth, you know, at least a little bit, enough to do it. If you can make it not worth it anymore, then yeah, I'm gonna basically put all of my I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I'm gonna have 3 or 4 separate spots, all producing the same product, all producing the same final end product, all in the same spot. Growing plants, processing them, drying them, mixing them, making bricks, all in the same spot. Have like 3 or 4 of those different spots, and you'll be a little bit safer. Yes, you're not pumping out the bricks like I was when I was doing one thing per spot, one thing per property, and I'm moving everything around. But as far as comparison goes, 2, 3, 4 game 2, 3, 4 games of gameplay, you know, in day games. What am I trying to say? You know, 3 or 4 of those days in game, I'm getting like 4 or 5 stacks of bricks from this setup. Same thing from the last setup. I was getting like 4 or 5 stacks of bricks. So we're doing definitely pretty good. It just, like I've said at the beginning of the video, it definitely requires a little bit more of an intricate eye. You can't just go in there and brutally restock all the leaves and then just be like, alright, we're good. We just need leaf and gasoline for this spot, and then we just need, you know, addies and cocoa balls for this spot. This is a little bit more intricate. You need to kind of get into the space, see what the space is missing, see where it's getting hung up at, and then plan accordingly or efficientize accordingly. So with that being said, I need to go over to the bungalow. But while I do that, before I do that, let me go to the bathroom and grab a smoke real quick. Gonna be right back. No more than like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. So don't go nowhere. Watch all of our people do our thing. Make sure everybody does what they're supposed to do. Make sure nobody steals any coca. If they do, you let me know when I get back. Alright. that specialty toast, yo. That like cinnamon swirl with the raisins in it. Ooh. Yes, sir. We got that going, chat. We got that going. All right. So, chat. Did anybody steal anything while we were gone? I hope not. Everybody's pretty about it. This guy's stuck again, bro. Can you fuck off, Steven? How are you stuck again, bro? Cap. Fuck. Unstuck yourself, bro. Alright, take a nap, Steven. Obviously, that plant is your bane. We'll harvest it for you. How about that? We'll just get it out of your system here, so it stops taunting and torturing you. What? Oh, you're coming up right now. Of course. Okay. Not really going as much as I want to. Oh, where's my mixers? You literally only have the job of mixing. Wait, what do you... I was gonna say, you're not allowed here. Yeah, you only have the job of mixing, basically. Fibromyalgia. Sorry, y'all. Trying to send a fucking text. I should. Ah, man, people, dude, people. So what are we waiting on? Fucking go to bed, so everybody will go to work. Sorry, chat. 42,000. Look at that. Let's get our freaking toasts. Oh, come on. Alright, y'all. We're gonna only do a little bit more of this so I can get some more content, and then we'll hop off. Because I am going to need to prepare myself for work today, it looks like, because everybody is gonna be a little, yeah. This guy just straight staring me down while he breaks that stuff up. Fucking weirdo. Okay, there's one more thing I needed to do before I hopped off, and that was to get the bungalow started. So I've got everything over there. I just need to start it now. Definitely getting paid. Why aren't you working? But you don't have any seed. But you have seed. There's plenty of seed on the fucking rack right here. Do you not have a rack assigned to you? You do. You're just not going to it for some stupid reason. There you go. Get to work. Why'd you have to open the door? The shit? Might end up having to move his routes to his supplies out of here or something. Bro, what? Did I not finish these routes? You have them. Don't know why you're not doing them. Come put these Johnsons in here, bro. Are you paid? No. That's who's not paid. Are you paid? No. But I don't need to have you paid. You don't have anything to frickin' do yet. Bro, what's your name? Daniel. Daniel, I don't need that shit on there yet. I need that there. That there, please. Yes, sir. Thank you. And then, what's her face needs to come in. Actually, I do need to pay her. It's a redhead chick. Nicole. Alright. Nicole, you gonna get money so you can start doing your shit. Nicole, come start mixing it up. Nicole! Nicole! What are you doing? Oh, you're just glitched out too. Great. Fucking great, dude. Tell you what, I didn't have this much glitching out when I did have the when I had it all on the big setup. Didn't have this much glitching out for sure. At first I did, but maybe I just need to kind of work at it like I did the last system. Thank you for coming and working, stupid. Oh, you're managing the ovens too? Okay. You got the whole setup in here. Guess we'll put some wages in here. Not many, because I don't need her. She's not even going to start yet. Alright. That is good. Why am I yawning? Alright, folk. We're gonna go this way, though. The time has come, my peoples, for me to do some self-plugging before our video ends here. I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video, obviously for obvious reasons. If you stayed here, you definitely enjoyed today's video for some reason. So if you did, drop a like. If you're on YouTube or Facebook or whatever it is that has the like option. If you're on Twitch, please follow. If you're on Kick, please follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. We do multi-streaming to all these different platforms. We will be coming to Facebook here soon. We got to get up to 100 followers on Facebook before they let us live stream straight to that page. But find us on Facebook, Holiday Respawn, exactly how it sounds, exactly how it's supposed to be spelled, nothing crazy. Make sure to have a space in between Holiday and Respawn. But you can find us on Facebook. That is probably the most important one right now, is to follow us on Facebook, just so we can get us up to over 100 followers and start streaming. That is by no means like a monetary value. Like, you're not helping us monetarily, you're helping us by getting another way to stream, because there's countless of people on countless of different apps. So we're going to be on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, multi-streaming all at the same time, with our short form and long form content getting posted to Facebook and YouTube. So if you guys want to help support us, if you want to follow our journey, you want to play along, you want to do all the things, give us some support, give us a follow, give us a sub, give us a like, whatever it is on your platform, please do, because that is how we can get more exposure. Share us if you can on Facebook or YouTube, or I don't even think you can share on YouTube, but just share us wherever you can. Share us wherever you can share Holiday Respawn. Get us out there if you would, please. Get us some good word of mouth and try and talk us up. Show us some love. That'd be awesome, because without that, we're just talking to nobody here. Definitely have a lot of people watching our videos after, like, post live. So if you are one of those people, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. If you want to catch more live content later, like post live, if you want to catch our VODs, I think I've said it a couple of times already, but I'll say it a third time. Catch us on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on the YouTube, because our YouTube will keep our videos, our live streams, for a lot longer than Twitch will. I think they almost keep them indefinitely until we delete them. So until I find out otherwise, that is the place to go for watching episodes and videos that are no longer on Twitch, or if you miss a live, so you can stay in tune, stay in the program, stay within the lane. So I hope you guys liked today's episode. I hope you liked the past couple episodes where we've been transforming these massive builds into even more massive and intricate builds. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please throw a like, throw a comment, throw something. So throw some support, and don't just be a stranger sitting there staring at your screen watching me play video games. All right, y'all. It's what? It's Monday, right? No, definitely not Monday. That's how you know I've been off the past 2 days. Freaking going through them shits. Not feeling too well. It's Wednesday, y'all. Happy hump day. So I hope everybody's been having a fantastic week. Continue to have a fantastic week, boys and girls. And get to Friday, get to this weekend so everybody, y'all can chill and relax. If you're working this weekend and you had days off during the week, well, I hope you got to enjoy those days off during the week, my friends. It was lovely. It was lovely seeing y'all. It was lovely playing with y'all, showing off the goodies, showing off the skills that pays the bills in Schedule 1. I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.